In His Shadow by meniekeime. Chapter 36. A Pink Stick in the Bathroom. Harry's point of view. I was cuddled in between Neville and Alec while we were hanging out in my room. Victor was outside studying with Draco. Alec and I had taken on newts over the year. After finishing one class, you take the one newt class. And the doctor had told Neville to take the exam next year, otherwise it would put too much stress on the baby. His bump was really big. I was guessing that he would get twins, but we couldn't be sure. The reason we weren't out with the rest of the cheer team celebrating our win against the Sharons was because I wasn't feeling well. I was constantly vomiting, feeling dizzy, and just wanted to stay in bed all day. Strangely, I don't have a fever, so I was hoping that my conditions had to do with my heat. Suddenly, Neville turned to me around, fully looking into my eyes. Now, how was it, really? What? I asked, not understanding what he wanted to know. Alec jumped up, putting his finger to his ear. Oh my god, I don't want to know about that. Keep your sex life private. Here are people that get grossed out by that. Oh. You can take your fingers away from your ears, Alec. I'm not going to tell about it. Nope. No, never. I crossed my arms when Neville wanted to object. Luckily, he didn't start crying, which he often did when sad or angry or excited or frustrated lately. He'd rather started clapping his hands, pulling us off the bed. Come, I've got an idea, Neville said happily, pulling us off to the bathroom. We didn't want to risk a sudden mood swing, as he was, well, pregnant. When we reached the bathroom, the first thing I did was vomit, and then I joined them at the mirrors. Neville was giggling as he opened a box, throwing it into the rubbish bin. What are you doing? Alec and I asked, curious, looking at the object in his hand. It gave me a pink stick. I let out a shriek when I realized what it was. Is that what I think it is? Alec said, clapping his hands. I'm not taking a pregnancy test, Neville. I yelled at the culprit. Yes, you are. Now, into the stall with you, or do you need help? I grabbed the test out of his grasp and went to the next stall. Today, that peeing on a stick was an understatement. When I exited the stall, I just threw the stick at Neville. The poor boy started crying right away, and Alec and I tried to calm him down before Victor and Draco heard us and found out what we were doing. Luckily, Neville settled down quickly, already excited for the results off this damn stick. I think we should go to my room again, I told them while we were waiting. If it came out positive, I did not want to tell my child that I found out about them in a community bathroom. I let myself drop to my bed nervously. What if I wasn't pregnant? I would have to go visit the doctor to check out why I'm vomiting so often. And when the test came out positive, how could I tell Draco? Should I tell him right away or wait longer? How would my parents react to the news? Would they be angry that I got pregnant already? Hey, Harry, stop worrying, you chipmunk, Neville said, wrapping his arms around me. Alec followed suit. After a moment of focusing on my breathing, I grabbed the pink stick and turned it around. There were 2 visible stripes. I was pregnant! Alec and Neville looked at the stick too and began to shriek into my ears. In a panic reaction, I threw the stick into one of my drawers, closing it and shutting it, and putting multiple locking spells on it. Don't tell anyone! We are going to surprise Draco, okay? Draco's point of view. I think that's it for today, Victor said, closing the book and standing up. Can you wait for a minute? I have a question. I told him, getting a bit nervous. Victor looked a bit irritated but sat down again. What is it? He asked, while I pulled out a small ring box from my pocket. Do you think Harry will like it? I asked him, revealing the ring. It was a simple band that held a beautiful stone in the middle. You proposing to him? He asked, taking a better look at the ring. Yes, I am. I hope he will agree to marry me. I told him, closing the ring box and putting it in my pocket again. He laughed, now grabbing into his pocket. I think that makes 2 of us. He held the ring in a box. This ring consisted of a diamond in the middle and a beautiful snail to the side on a simple silver band. 2 idiots, one idea, huh? Victor chuckled and nodded. I asked his parents already. So I think I only need to ask him. Do you have any ideas? I looked at the beta who nodded. How about we... End of chapter 36.